everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. I am genuinely so excited you're here. Today, we're going to master a very specific, super high-frequency exam question, PTE Essay number 155. We're going to break down the exact logic of this essay together, literally step by step. By the end of this short session, you'll have the entire structure memorized completely naturally. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's jump right in. Okay, first things first, let's look at the exact prompt you're going to face on exam day. It asks, imagine you have been assigned on the study of climate change. Which area of climate change will you focus on and why? Use examples. Now make sure you catch those core requirements, right? We have to choose a specific area to study, and we absolutely must justify exactly why we chose it, using examples. It's an open opinion question, so we need a really clear direction. So, what's our main game plan going to be? Well, to keep our essay incredibly strong and honestly super easy to score, we're going to pick one very clear path. We're going to focus on air pollution. Why? Because studying air pollution has massive benefits for both public health and environmental protection. And boom, that right there is the golden roadmap for our whole essay. Health on one side, environment on the other. Let's build out the first part of that map. Moving right into our first body paragraph, we're using the peer structure. You know the one: point, explain, example, result. Our first point focuses strictly on the health aspect. Simply put, studying air pollution can improve people's health. Keep it direct, keep it simple. This is the solid foundation of paragraph 1. Next up, we explain the why. Why exactly does it improve health? Well, because cleaner air reduces harmful emissions, which directly lowers the risk of respiratory diseases and other health problems. Now, take a second to notice those excellent vocabulary words. Harmful emissions and respiratory diseases are exactly the kind of academic phrases that the scoring algorithm is actively looking for. All right, now we need to prove this with an example. Think of a real-world scenario. A really great example here is reducing vehicle emissions in large cities. Just picture those busy, smoggy city streets for a second. By reducing those specific vehicle emissions, we immediately improve the air quality and create a much healthier living environment for millions of people. Finally, what's the result of all this action? Well, as a result, people can enjoy cleaner air, fewer diseases, and, honestly, just a better quality of life. Ultimately, if air pollution is effectively controlled, people are going to live healthier and longer lives. And just like that, we have perfectly structured our first body paragraph entirely around public health. Okay, let's pivot smoothly over to body paragraph 2. Do you remember our roadmap from earlier? Our second main point focuses entirely on the planet itself. Point 2. Studying air pollution also helps protect the environment. This is the anchor for our next set of logical steps. Let's explain this environmental point. Reducing pollution decreases greenhouse gas emissions, which, in turn, helps slow down climate change and protect our natural ecosystems. Make sure to really lock in that phrase, greenhouse gas emissions. That is a critical collocation. It's going to boost your vocabulary score significantly by showing how climate change can be mitigated more effectively. To back this up, obviously, we need our example. A perfect illustration here is promoting the use of renewable energy instead of fossil fuels. Picture it, solar panels and wind turbines replacing those old, dirty coal plants. This shift significantly reduces those carbon emissions we just talked about. And what's the result? Consequently, cities become cleaner, ecosystems are better protected, and climate change is tackled head-on. If more countries invested in renewable energy, they would create a cleaner and more sustainable environment for future generations. Honestly, that phrase right there, sustainable environment for future generations, is an incredibly strong, high-scoring way to wrap up your argument. All right, let's bring it all together into a visual memory map. This beautifully illustrates the exact logic we just built, step by step. On the health side, the logic flows downward, from health to reducing emissions, specifically from vehicles, which naturally results in people living longer lives. Now, on the environment side, it flows from the environment to reducing greenhouse gases by using renewable energy, which leads directly to a sustainable future. Trace those paths in your mind right now. Health to vehicles to lives, environment to renewables to the future. This downward logical flow, that is your absolute secret weapon for memorizing the essay without stressing out. And here is your final review. Think of this as the ultimate cheat sheet for Essay 155. Our question asks, what area to study and why? Our opinion is air pollution, completely justified by health and environment. Body 1 connects health, emissions, vehicles, and lives. Body 2 connects environment, greenhouse gases, renewable energy, and a sustainable future. And our conclusion simply restates the main idea. It improves health while protecting the environment for future generations. Take a mental snapshot of this exact structure right now. As you prepare for test day, I want you to ask yourself, how can you apply this exact pure logic to simplify other complex topics? I'm going to give you 10 full seconds of silence right now to lock this into your memory. You've got this. Good luck on your exam.